Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
Calafiori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
They force the error and extract, and he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. That's the keeper's ball. And he's intervened well there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Ball's played through. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Now it's Cruyff. Pirlo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe! Oh, important interception. Ferran Torres. And it's made its way to him. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Gerrard. Oh, nice touch. Calafiori. Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Jordi Alba. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's going across goal.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Alexander-Arnold. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pirlo. Cruyff. And that's another good win of the ball. Calafiori. Spread out to the left. No way through. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's a dangerous but shot at goal! And no mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Yamal gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Gerrard, and he was quick to react. Inter Milan have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Shot, surely! Oh, good-looking ball. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Keeper has taken decisive action. So, a temporary halt to the action. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It is an explosive start to the second half. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Great vision. And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shevchenko! France have their second corner now. Gerrard! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi, and it's Gerrard. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. He's beaten the last man. Jordi Alba. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that's well seen too. Gerrard, pass somewhat off target. And that's an errant pass. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's had it nicked away into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. And it's Messi. Calafiori gets over and intercepts. That's going wide left. Played into the box. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's decided to go for it. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Taken back almost at once. Kimmich. Rivaldo. And that could set him on his way. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Darwin. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hazard. That has not gone well. Rivaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Picked out brilliantly. Cruyff! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he whips it in. Tries to pass it through. Darwin. And the pass is intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Space for him to turn and look. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rice goes short. Played in by Zambrotta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Inzaghi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Roberto Baggio is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Baggio, who can single-handedly make a difference. It's Ibrahimovic! It's hit the uprights. Goal! Manchester United! Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he was alert to it. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a good run he's making out on the left. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, well played, well played. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic, and he's got the beating of his man.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
Rooney! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Oh, great feat, that.
Can he get it through? Loose ball now. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Rice plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Inzaghi. Nice interception, well timed.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Marquez. He's found a way through. Best. Oh, that's neat. Best, towering header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Defending was strong and firm. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely, now then, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Inter will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. And this is Rooney. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fletcher promptly onto that, and that is that. Filippo Inzaghi, he has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's beaten the Mbappe! Inter Milan have their third corner. Rice with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Turns back here, probably the best. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's running through. It's Inzaghi! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Defending of the desperate variety. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Now, can they get him away? Forced to go. Rooney! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Bullish header! Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United have their lead. It'll be a throw-in. Good play on the left-hand side here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, great leap! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, George Best. Number 10, Rooney. Coming on the field, number 21, Owen. Number 11, Dennis Law. Number 22.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
Mathias Cunha! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicked it back promptly.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No way through. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Roberto Baggio. And it's Scholes. He can run onto that. Oh, good ball. And Owen! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Matches Cunha!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that's definitely not his best. Scholes.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Fletcher looking to play it into the box. Well, that has not gone well. That's good running with the ball. Inter Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
There will be 5
Menu.
minutes added time.
Foot in. Roberto Baggio. Darren Fletcher. And it's Menu. He's found a way through. And Owen! Owen! Sensational! He's got himself an absolute peach.